Let's go, people. I got some messages to deliver, baby. And it's good and juicy. Yeah, I wrote some things down too, my notebook. My downloads I've been receiving and getting, As spiritualists, we have to, take notes. Write them down too when they come to mind. Those are messages that needs to be delivered, that's all. So, when you hear downloads, that means, Holy Spirit got some messages for you to deliver. Now, yes, I'm going to cleanse this, energy, any negative energy. We are sending it all back to its rightful owners, evil eye. We're going to send it all back, clear out the energy. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And I hope you're all feeling great today. I got my Palo Santo and I got my sage lit and my candles and my crystals, as always. I don't play. I don't play. It's a lot of things been going on. Ooh, and the karma's been hitting like a motherfucker. And in y'all families too. Yeah, I noticed that. A lot of people, people in my family too, going through their karma. For the negative talk about me and my lifestyle and how I live and, the jealousy type shit people do. And even in your families, people. Your own siblings be jealous of you. And that's why they going through their karma. Your family, your friends, your old lovers, they got to get it too. Nobody's untouchable. And God is touching a lot of you people right now that thought they was untouchable. And that's just a message. When you think you're untouchable, baby, you're not. No matter what your status is in life, no matter how much money, no matter how much money you got, you still can get touched. So, for those who think they can't get it, they can get it too. No matter how you look, no matter how pretty you are, women out there. Because, the pretty ones where they can't get no karma. And I bet you, look, that changed, didn't it? The men too that think they all that. Yeah. Hey, hello, how are you? Looking to the men who think they, just because they look good, they can't get no karma, baby. Karma don't miss a beat. And they don't care how you look. Hello, everybody around the world. Hello. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning to all. Hello. And yeah, but it's true. Everybody can get touched. So, that's why you stay humble, people. Humble. Meek. Grounded. Hello. 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 Hello, everybody. Yeah, like I say, karma don't miss a beat. Focus. Hey, Loki. Focus, that's right. Look, stay focused, people. And I like that you said that, see? Focus on the great things in life, not the negative things in life. Things happen, yes. Can we stop that? No. Can we change it? No. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Listen, let me tell y'all. I have my little notes and stuff ready for the mamas out there, because I'm about to give it to y'all, the real mamas out there. Let me just say that. Let me give y'all mothers out there, y'all flowers. And if you're not a mother yet, you will be, for the ones that want to have kids and all that good stuff, the great things, Hello. Yes. So, happy Mother's Day to all around the world. The ones that's sticking it out, through the struggles, ups and downs, sacrificing so much for their children, doing so much. I mean, even when you feel like giving up, baby, and you still get up every day and handle your business. Those are the mothers that deserve their flowers, that deserve their recognitions and rewards. And those are the ones that will receive all the blessings, because, there's mothers out there that don't deserve to be mothers, who just have kids for the benefits of reaping the money from the kids. Those type of mothers who out there, doing little something strange for a piece of change. Those type of mothers don't deserve nothing but karma. And that's what they're getting. When using kids as a pawn to receive money, you don't receive no blessings like that. When using kids, they're good. We're working on it. I'm working on everything. Physical, spiritual, mental, all that, everything, every day. And I hope you are too, people. So, for those mothers that's not doing what they need to do as a mother, but claiming they the best mama, claiming they the, you're gonna get your karma too. I mean, you're gonna get your karma, baby. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, King. Hey, kings out there. And treat y'all women right, man. Mother's Day is tomorrow, even though it's just, it's not one day, but it's every day. Show love to your woman, your wives, your girlfriends, whoever, pamper them, even though it's every day. Every day with parents. It's not just one day. It's just, society, holidays that the society put, place over y'all men's heads to go extra the mile to do so much for a woman. But if she appreciate the little things, baby, you fine, man. You ain't got to do extra. You ain't got to do the most. That's the women, some selfish, greedy ass women, they expect so much. But when you expect nothing at all, that's when you receive everything. So, men, you ain't got to go above beyond. If you got it like that, then hey, treat your woman, and not just tomorrow, but every day. Show her you love her every day, man. Appreciate her every day, not just one day. And mothers out there, the women that y'all with. Oh, you're supposed to, I mean, there's some toxic mothers out there, toxic parents out there, people. And you're supposed to honor your mother and father too, as well, because your days will be longer on earth. That's what God said. Honor thy parents, and your days will be longer. So even if your parents is toxic, you don't gotta, deal with them. Cut them off, people. Simple. I mean, like I said, you can cut people off your family too. And I don't mean you don't love, you love them less. You just don't want to deal with the toxic bullshit, because parents is toxic too. And don't think they not, because that's your parent. People could swear because that's my mama, that's my father. Oh, they not like that. That's the fuck they are. Mamas and daddies had passes too that was toxic, very toxic, people. And y'all wake up understand that, you'll understand your life too. And why your life is going the way it's going. Making sure my candles die out either. But, men, you don't have to go above and beyond for your woman. If she love you, she love you. Cook for her, cater to her, those type of things. You ain't got to do too much. Please, a real woman going to appreciate everything you do. That's the simplest things, man. Only a gold digger woman. Oh, Yeah, I know, Ma. I ain't lying. Only a gold digging ass woman or hoe expecting extra. Especially when they know you probably ain't got it like that. Not saying it's about the money, because it's not about the money. Like I said, it's the little things. Look at LMA. Hey, LMA. Hey, girl. Happy Mother's Day, girl. It's the little things. And I love that song. Okay? I love that song, girl. It's the little things that you appreciate, people. So, appreciate a man that's trying. Appreciate the man that's, going, the distance for you, women. Because, some women don't appreciate a good man. And that's why you lose a good man, women. And these are messages, and this is stuff I didn't write down. This is stuff that was supposed to be said. So I guess I'm saying that. Women don't appreciate a good man, and vice versa. And that's how you lose them. Women. And then when that man get with a woman who appreciate everything and don't act and expect much, they get everything. Yeah. And that's just how it goes. Some women not appreciating what they got. And that's why this has been taken away. Because, okay, well, you don't appreciate what they're doing? Oh, okay, good. Let me give them somebody else. I bet you they appreciate and take care of it. That's just how life goes. That's how God works too. And vice versa, man. When you don't appreciate your woman or good woman, baby, she will be taken away. And somebody else gonna value her, respect her, treat her like she needs to be treated. Hey, Temptations, treat her like a lady. Hey. And that's one of my top songs, baby. Because y'all men be acting like y'all forgot about, chivalry. Pulling out a woman's chair, opening the doors. Hello, men. Y'all forgot about that part. It's to treat a woman like a flower. A woman is very delicate, people. Men. So the men that don't act like they lost. Hello, good morning. Hey, from South Africa. Hi. Hey, everybody, all around the world. Hey, how y'all feeling? How y'all? I miss you all. I have, I still do my readings and stuff. Post certain things in my, but I miss going live too. So I said, let me come on today before tomorrow because I ain't doing jack. Yeah, I ain't doing jack. I'm a mama every day. Not one day, every day, baby. So that tomorrow stuff, I'm gonna just relax. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Like, share, comment as well. But it's lessons and everything. What's the matter? Oh, she in here sleeping. I know, close it, stank. Yeah, but it's lessons to everything, people. And when one person can't treat you right and appreciate the things you do, God gonna place you in somebody else's hands. Like I said, one man's trash, another man's treasure. And vice versa, women too. That's just how God works. Or if you get out of a relationship, just get out of a relationship. It hasn't been that long, but you automatically just connect with somebody else. That's just how God works, people. So, people looking at people like, oh, you just got out of a relationship or marriage. How you jump into another relationship or whatever the case is? Easy. Because life still goes on. You're not dead. You may have gotten a divorce. You may have separated from, broken up in relationships. But, baby, people still move on. They go through their healing process, thought process, introspection. Listen, and they move the fuck on. Simple. Nobody's waiting for nobody to get it right or to get it together. People on different type of times, baby. And nobody's waiting for you to get your life together. No. Holding somebody else back while you stay stuck and stagnant trying to figure yourself out, baby. Nobody got time for that. Or if you're receiving or looking for love that nobody's giving it to you, or in a relationship, ain't going nowhere. Listen, if it's toxic, cut them off. Simple. Because there will be many more. Many more. Lined up and waiting. Look, when you're a divine feminine like me, listen, they be waiting in line, baby. And they'll wait and wait and wait till you give them that chance. It can be years down the line, motherfuckers still be waiting for some of that. That's how you know you got the magic motherfucking touch, baby. The true alchemist at his finest. I am the. Yeah. Yeah, but it's true though. People wait for a divine feminine or masculine. And they'll wait and wait and wait. And wait and wait until they fucking granddad. Just to get some of that. They won't get a chance. Y'all understand? People really be waiting for somebody for some years. Done got played, done turned down. Listen, I done turned out so many people. It don't make no sense. I be putting people with the friend zones quickly. And see, that's the sad part because men get mad. Women get mad too now. When you put them in the friend zone. Hey, we just friends. Then they upset and calling you all types of names because you don't want to fuck with them. Listen, that's your choice. Because you don't want that. But that's the sad part. It is what it is. People just be mad because they can't get you. And then they get bitter. Bitter bitches. And I say that about men all the time. Men, y'all be acting like y'all got coochies. Because you're bitter. I don't know why I'm cracking the fuck up so much. Because it's true. Men act like bitter bitches too. And that's a woman's trait. You judge. How you do? Whoo, this shit got my tickle box today. This up there because I'm on something. When I'm on it, I be knowing. Men get jealous because they can't get you. Yeah, they can't have you. Oh well. And that's life. And the women too. Mm-hmm. And then people get jealous of the next person that you with. Oh gosh. They want to be in competition with your man or your woman. How y'all do that shit? Like, who the fuck does that? Who? How you in competition with another man or a woman? when you're not even in the same fucking lane. Make it make sense. Make it make sense to me. Because after this shit don't be making no sense. Woo! Listen, people, say y'all lanes. You know, when you the top of the top, when you got that top of the top and you that top. Nobody compares. There's no competition. I am the one. Jay-Z said that. I am the one. You heard. And the one, not the two. So, you know, when I come with the energy like me, baby, you know, yeah, I mean, shit. I know what I bring to the bucket table, baby. All of that. That's why there's no competition. Whoo, I had to get that out. I think that's my ancestors laughing at y'all motherfuckers because they've been going off. My ancestors definitely been going off on everybody, you know. But that's life too. You get what you give, and you get what you deserve. Karma. Now, another thing I was gonna say too: shallow ass people, shallow men and women. I'm gonna tell you this. You know, the men that's out there looking for the women who have this, that, the third. You're shallow. You're shallow minded. You're shallow. You lack mindset. You looking at the outer instead of the inner on people, and that's how you lose a good person when you worry about all the outside instead of the inner of a person. You're shallow. Very shallow, and that goes for men and women. Women, y'all just be looking at the men for what they got, and they can have everything, you know, material wise. How's their brain working? Do they got a brain? Do they know how to make money? I mean, come on. You know. And these are things I said, last year? On my lives, y'all. If y'all haven't caught my lives from last year, a lot of shit I talked about last year is going down. And went down. And going to continue to go down. So, see, past, present, and future. Psychic. People going through karma. People catching shit. You know, but when you're shallow, like I said, people, stop being so shallow. Because you miss out on blessings like that. You know, you miss out on real good people in your life, too. You know, great people in your life being shallow people. So, it's not always about the outer. We like to have somebody that look good, you know, on our shoulder, but by our side. I wouldn't say on the shoulder, but, you know, it's not always about that. It's not about that, people. It's what that man or that woman is bringing to the table. So stop being so fucking shallow, people. Men and women. And stop looking at the outer instead of the inner on people. Because that's how y'all get in them karmic relationships. Worry about what they got. What they can give you. What they can do for you. But in all that, and they can give you this, that, and the third. But they come with the motherfucking problems. Toxic ass habits, behaviors, ways of being, thinking, negative thoughts, negative mindsets. They lack everything spiritually. Lack everything spiritually. But they can have all the material in the world. They can have all the material in the world, but lack everything. Mindset, spiritually, physically, emotionally. Lack all that. But that's some people. Y'all rather choose the person who's materialistic and, you know, who has the money, who has all this, but don't have no fucking mind. Dumb ditty bitches. And that's how I like to call people. Dumb ditty motherfuckers. Simple. You a lack-minded ass, broke-minded motherfucker. And that's what you are. Broke-minded motherfucker, people. Simple. That's what you are. You can have all the 500 things in life, baby. The name brand this and the name brand that, baby. But you lack fucking common sense. You lack a lot. So all that outer shit you got on ain't gonna make you no better person either, people. I'll tell you that. Listen, it can be people with no name brand on. None whatsoever. And those be the smartest motherfuckers in the world. Billionaires. Like I always say, millionaires. So your clothing, what you have, don't define you, people. It's your character. That's a message too. That's just it. Yeah, I mean, what else you want to say? You know, when you shallow minded, you have you lack spiritual, lack everything spiritual. When I say everything, spiritual knowledge, wisdom, everything. So all that fancy fly shit don't mean a motherfucking thing when you fucking dumb. See? Dumb. And that's just what it's called. Dumb. You're dumb. Dumb diddy, bitch. I tell you, my ancestors get a kick out of this shit today. I'm telling you. They like, girl, go off. And I'm going to go off, baby, all the time. I'm going to be truthful. What I say, Queen of Swords. I'm going to keep it funky with you people. And I don't care how you don't like it. If you don't like it the way I say it, well, you ain't got to watch me. Those are the ones that get it. Those are the ones that know. Y'all, those is lost in the matrix. Lost in the matrix because you want to be entertaining stupid shit. Looking dumb. Dumb. Listen to gossip and rumors. Dumb. Now, I gave the mothers, their shout outs. And for the toxic mothers out there who swear they did everything and doing everything. Yes, a lot of mothers, even y'all parents, y'all look at y'all. This is a true statement. These are true statements. Let me just say this too. Some of y'all mothers, you think, your mother sacrificed so much for you and did so much for you. Little do you know, some of y'all know, and some of you, the kids do know. Their mothers was outside being hoes. Having multiple men. That's why they got multiple baby daddies. Baby fathers. And they was only with the men for the finances. Some of these men's mothers out here been sleeping around with everybody. They got all your siblings got different daddies and shit. And it's not funny. That's your lifestyle. That's your choice. The fuck. But it's funny to me. But y'all, some of these kids, y'all praise y'all parents like they on them high pedestals. And then you don't even know the half of the story, how they was getting their money. Men and women, your fathers too, men. Women. Y'all sit there and look at your parents like some of them, I'm not saying all parents, because they're not. Some mothers had to do some things strange for a piece of change and things to keep afloat. It's sad, but it's true. Instead of them getting their ass up and getting a job, they'd rather go, get different men to take care of them, provide for them, and give them the life of luxury. But then you also have to pay that back. That's why a lot of these, y'all mothers be going to practitioners or have went to practitioners and, and then when the karma come back on the kids, because the mamas or the daddies make wrong choices, it comes back on the children. And that's, because your mama was karmic. If you have a karmic parents, then it trickles down. Say if the parents is not here no more, or one of the parents is not here no more, it trickles down to the kids. And then the kids get the karma that their mothers or their parents left behind. So see, that's why it's always good to clear out your karmic debts from your parents. Childhood wounds, heal them. Okay. And, be better people. Be better parents for your kids, for yourself, first and foremost, for God, above all. But, a lot of parents out there have done some things. And now their kids is paying back. Even if you're grown, you're grown, and some parents, kids got to pay back their karma for their parents. And that's why you live your life right, people. Not perfect, but right. Righteous. You're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. God knows that. He knows nobody's perfect on this earth, baby. But to live your life righteous is the way to go. So you won't have to pay back no karmic debts. Your kids won't have to pay back no. And you break generational curses at that. See? That's the most important part. You don't be like your parents. You be better than your parents. Not all parents are like that now. All parents are not toxic. It could be one or the other. The mama or the daddy. It could be either or. That was toxic. But like I say, you do not have to be like your parents, people. Be better than your parents were. And some parents, that's not toxic, want their kids to be better than them. Who the fuck want their child to be just like them? Especially when you're not a good role model. Good leader, nothing. Can't teach nobody shit. But these are some parents out here. And then some of the kids, when they praise their parents and knowing that they didn't do nothing the right way and live life the right way, they follow their parents because they don't know no other way. then that's toxic. And that's where the childhood wounds, come from. Then you pick the wrong people in life, relationships, why you picking the wrong spouse, you know. That's where all that comes from. You settle for the less then. And have it instead of having greater. These are all the things that stem from your parents, people. That's why it pays to break generational curses, people. It does. It definitely does. You know. So your kids can have a better life. You and your kids, great grandkids, and everybody else after that, is gonna have abundant, prosperous life when you break them curses. That's a message too. Let me see what else I had. Awakening, y'all. Let me tell y'all, men. This is for the men now. Y'all awakening men out there. That's awakening, cause y'all going through y'all spiritual awakenings, men. A lot of you men, and women too, still, but mostly men are going through spiritual awakenings. Okay, you're understanding who's for you and who's not, whether it's family, friends, lovers, whoever, co-workers, whoever. Y'all understanding now some things. I said God will slap you upside your head until you get it right. And he's not going to he's not going to give you a woman that you're not ready for, because he's going to prepare you for that woman. And vice versa, women too. God's going to prepare you for that man that you're praying for. He's preparing you for that woman that you're praying for, man. And a lot of y'all men are waking up to see who's real and who's fake. That's the type of people. But come on, Swiss. Hey, come on, baby. Listen, I know y'all love me. I love me some music. So everything is a song. But it's true. Who's phony and who's real, who's fake. And that's what it is. A lot of y'all men are waking up to them gold digging, low vibrational ass women who don't do nothing, who can't give you nothing but sex. Hello. But it's true, It's fun for a little while. When you growing mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, you don't want a woman who's just fun. You want a woman who want to settle down. You want a woman who wants to be in the house more than being outside. You don't want to settle for a woman who got to get all the attention from all the men and all this shit. Who the fuck cares? Because your beauty not going to last for so long, women. As you get older, the beauty fades. Then what you got? So see, you got to come with more than just your good looks, women. And those are the women who like to just use men. They use their body, their beauty, and that's how you manipulate. That's a form of manipulation, man. Women that's beautiful, Yeah, I love me some Kendrick, baby. Oh, yes, I do listen to Kendrick. I love me some Kendrick. Hey, Kendrick. Shout out, Kendrick. Hey. But yes, that's a form of manipulation, man. So y'all need to be careful. Women will use their beauty to get you. Use their body to use you. And then y'all be stuck looking dumbfounded. Because when you ready to go, and your fun you had with that person or whoever, you tired of it, and you want to settle down, it's hard to get away. It's hard to break free. Why? Because they were doing love spells on your ass. Sexual love spells. And then you stuck looking dumb. Some of y'all men out there. And that's why you end up with the karmic for the rest of your lives. That's just that. And that goes for women too. Women and men out there that's, there's men out there that's like that too. They use their bodies, their sex, money to get you. And then if you lack a lot of brains, if you lack brain, you fall into temptation. And that's a part of flesh. Being weak to the flesh. People. Shallow-minded people. See how that all plays out and everything I just said from the beginning to now, right? Being shallow-minded. Being shallow. But like I said, man, when y'all done having y'all fun and shit, and y'all ready to sit down with a good, loyal, solid-ass woman, the karmics make it harder for you to leave. Yeah, I said karmics. Jezebels. That's what they are. Karmic Jezebel hoes. Gold diggers, man. Look up the definition of all these things. And that's who y'all be dealing with. Because y'all rather be shallow-minded. Because y'all looking at the outside instead of the inside of a person. And then y'all end up attaching yourselves to these karmic-ass Jezebel women. And men too, women. Because y'all looking at the material. And what y'all can gain from somebody. Instead of getting your own. and stand on your own 2 feet. No matter how hard it get, baby. And that's why y'all sit there and be stuck to these karmics, men and women. Because y'all rather have the material gain of somebody. When you have a real divine masculine or feminine in your face, y'all turn that down because they don't got enough for you. And that's how you lose your blessings. But the same ones you turning down and turning your back on be the same ones that's going to be coming up in your face. And you're going to sit there and be like, oh, I turned that good, great woman down or great man down because they didn't have enough of me. They didn't have enough that I needed, that I can get and take from them. That's what it was. And they was no fool or naive either. See? So when you had that type of mentality, you lose out on your blessings, people. And it's somebody else's gain. So, and don't, people come, look at me. I have creative ideas that can make, money. Millions of dollars. It's a star in your presence. Hey, Brad. But like I said, when they don't see that, your mental, when y'all men be sitting there looking at a woman physical, or women vice versa, I'm going to give it to you both ways. Y'all sit there look at the outsider, right? But not knowing the person mindset. When you have that strong, positive, great mindset like me and others out there, you can make money doing the simplest things. Like I said, look. The Bill Gates, come on. So many millionaires out there did the simplest little thing and they'll turn into a millionaire, billionaires. The simplest little thing, the simplest idea you create can turn into millions of dollars. So while you overlooking that woman because you don't have everything you need at that time, or that man, baby, while you overlooking them, somebody else is gaining. And they going to gain it together with somebody else. Ooh, that's the message. Yeah. So somebody else going to be, look, living the good life. Because you looked past them. You never know what my mother always says, my mother just said this too. You never miss your well till your water runs dry. Ooh, there it is. People never miss well till the water runs dry. When everything dried up and somebody said, no, I'm done with you, I'm done with this, I don't want you no more, I don't want this no more, I'm moving on my life, listen, I ain't got time for you no more, put up them healthy boundaries with people, set up boundaries with people, and then next thing you know, they missed out. Well, whose fault is that? Theirs. Because you was the blessing. You was a whole blessing. See, God covers people. Look at me. He covers me too. He covered me my whole life. My whole life, he covered me. Yeah, people look past me. People look down on me. People talked about me. And all that gossip and slander, everybody getting their karma alone. Just from that alone, people. I am your walking karma, people. So how you treat me is how you will be treated. And it's not just me. Others out there around the world too. God covers people. Earth angels, people. There are such things as real earth angels out here that's covered. You may not look like, but in the spiritual realm, baby, people hold weight. So no matter how much money you got, no. It don't matter about the money. God don't care about your money. It's your heart, people. Pure heart. Innocent, pure heart at that. So, all that fancy fly shit don't mean nothing to God. Because he giveth and he could taketh. And then you got to start all over. And then sometimes you won't be able to start all over. And you're going to be struggling for the rest of your life to start all over. So see, be humble, people. Be humble. Sit down. Come on, Kendrick. Be Gemini. And Gemini season coming up too, baby. Hey, Geminis out there. Hey, it's still Taurus season though. Cause I got Gemini on my chart too, baby. So yeah. And Gemini men, I tell y'all people this. Geminis are very creative people. Very creative mindset. They know how to get to the big bags. So yes, Gemini men are very creative. Gemini people are very creative, women and men. When they awakened, only when they awakened, only all of us who are awakened can do so much and great things in life. When you're awakened, when you're still sleeping in the matrix, people, you can't do shit. You ain't gonna receive nothing. You're gonna always have bad luck, bad karma every day for the rest of your lives. Because why? You keep living in the matrix. Doing toxic things, living toxic ways, having toxic people in your lives, don't know how to cut people off. See? When you know how to cut people off, that's toxic for you. You're going to sit there and pick up they karma with them too. Oh, well. Now you and them gotta sit there and deal with the drama and the problems and the everything that comes with it. I mean, shit, I ain't have to pull out no cards for this, see? Real psychic. Real high priestess. And I've been getting downloads, so that's why I have to say so much. And it's been, I have to say so much because it's time. It's always time. When the Holy Spirit says it's time to speak, baby, it's time to speak. That's why I come on. I need to come on. Not when people want me to see me. You're going to see me regardless. I'm on everybody's YouTube channel. Like I say, when they try to dim your light, they can't. And you just sit in your motherfucking throne pretty. Oh, your throne handsome. Look, handsome, man. That's all. You sit there, enjoy life, live it to the fullest, baby. Yeah, some of y'all about to get in new relationships, meeting new people, meeting new business partners, starting your own businesses with the S. That's gonna take off, and it's gonna be amazing. So congratulations to all people gonna be getting engaged. There's a lot of engagements going on, pregnancies going on. Congratulations, I'm happy for all of you. I'm always happy for people, doing great things in life. Not for the toxic ass people who ain't doing shit. Who got a lack ass mindset. They talk about people all day, sitting in the house, sitting there drinking, just worry about everybody else except their damn self. That's why you didn't get nowhere in life either. That's why your life ain't going nowhere. Because you worry about other people. When you focus on self-worth, self-care, self-love, baby, all your blessings just come pouring in. God just like, here, baby, come here. Come here, my kings and my queens and my emperors and my empresses, okay? Because y'all about to receive all y'all blessings, baby, in front of everybody who talked about you. Now, God gonna give you a reason to keep talking. For the people who didn't want to see you married or get in other relationships or having kids with other people, baby, that's all done for. Some of y'all gonna be finding out you're pregnant, so congratulations, women. I love being a mom. I do. I love my kids, even though they get my last nerve now. Because they do, damn it. They do. What kid don't? But, to talk to my kids and teach my kids to be better people every day, to give them the guidance that I give them every day, it's priceless. And like I say, as parents, we go through, things with our kids. Ups, the good, bad, and the ugly, as a parent. Some parents give up on their kids, too, And what type of parent is you? I mean, once they're old enough, yeah, and they, you can no longer do, or, that's different. When they still of age, and they underage, and they don't know right from wrong all the way, and you still in their life to teach them, then you teach them and guide them. But for the parents that's, giving up on their kids because they not, doing what they want them to do, or they still figuring themselves out, especially teenagers that's going through their stages in life, people, because, we all, if y'all have teenagers, they go through their phases. Find themselves out, figuring themselves out, who their friends are, what they want to do, where they want to go, whatever the case is. Some parents give up on their kids. And I'm a witness to that. I've heard it, seen it, I mean, it's sad though, as a parent, So like I said, especially when your child is still underage, they need to be taught. Some parents still give up on their kids. And like I said, I'm a witness to this. I've seen it, heard it, I mean, from, my own kid's father. You know what I'm saying? So, my own kid's father said the same thing about my second oldest. She, going through her phases and stages in life, and I'm done with her. I'm done with her. I'm going to let her do what she want to do. See? And that's why I say this. And men, y'all need to be great men to your daughters. I mean, great. Give her everything that she needs and needs. Because if you don't, man, your daughter's going to be out here selling their ass and sucking and fucking for money. That's not all daughters. Because, baby, it's not all daughters. And no matter how much you teach them and raise them the right way, people gonna make their own decisions in life as they get older. So you cannot stop and control your children. I mean, when you're of age, hey, that's on them. They in God's hands then. Once you of age, baby, once your kids of age, you have no say so in their life no more. That's between them and God. You parent, yeah, you could just step aside, let God deal with that. You know. But men, yes, be men in your kids' lives, man. For the ones, the real men, the real fathers. That's not just there buying them shit, but spending time with them, teaching them, guiding them the right way. Those men, the leaders of the fucking household. Because some of y'all men ain't no fucking leaders. Like I said, you can't even lead your fucking life. You lead yourself down a fucking hole, in a rabbit hole, digging deeper. So, all men ain't men. All fathers ain't fathers. All mothers ain't mothers. And that's what it all goes in the same circle. Some men just ain't no good. And that's why that's why you get step parents. You know, for the parents out there, the single mothers out there who's dating or getting back into dating or got somebody else already, and you dating, got a step parent. And be cautious of step parents too, people. Let me tell y'all something. Be cautious of step parents as well. I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. There's a reason why I'm saying this. Some step parents, they like to molest your children. So if you are dating somebody else, and it's not the parent of the child, always pay attention to your kids, people. Because pay attention to your kids. Pay attention to your kids and what they say. Because your kids is telling me, I don't care how little they are or older they are. Pay attention to your kids and what they say about that step parent as well. Because there's a lot of sexual assault, molestation going on with step parents and kids. And that's why, you better watch out who you marry, dating, and then bringing around your kids. That's why you don't be bringing everybody around your kids either. Women or men. Because if the man has the custody of his kids, or the woman already, has custody of her kids, or whatever the case is, y'all better be careful of them step parents. All step parents ain't good step parents, people. Because they be looking at your daughters. These men, y'all women, y'all bringing around these men. Then they like to sleep with your daughters, women. That's why I say, be careful and cautious. Even to boys, women like to touch boys too. And don't think because you a boy or a man, a young man, you can't get touched on by a woman, because that's still sexual assault, people. I've been there, done that. Been there already. So I'm teaching you things I know. And I can tell you. I wouldn't be up here for nothing. So, step parents, be cautious with who you got around your kids, people. I don't just bring people around my motherfucking kids. That's one thing I don't do. At all. I don't just allow any man, hell motherfucking no, around my kids. Because I don't play that shit. Because if my child ever tell me somebody touched my child, baby, I'm locking your ass the fuck up. Locking you up. And they gonna beat your ass in jail and probably rape your butthole. Oh well. Because that's what happens when you sexually assaulting kids, men or women. When you get in the slammer, they gonna take all that from you too. The same way you took that innocence of a child. You took that child's innocence, baby. Yours is gonna be taken. Your booty hole gonna be stolen. And ain't no, get off me. Ain't no matter how much you want to fight. No matter how much man you think you are, baby. That ass is getting ripped open. Straight up. It's real killers in jail. And they ain't got nothing else to live for. So what makes you think you going to be surviving? You can't survive, especially when you're not a... That's not your type of field, baby. Because men be acting like they the toughest things in the world. Get their ass behind them bars. Let's see all the bitch come out of them. And women too. They go for women too. Get locked up, baby. Let's see how tough you really are. Because there's real killers in there. Like I said, they doing life. And they don't give a fuck about taking your butthole. Oh, your coochie women. And the women, I heard the women jails is worse than the fucking men. I heard the women did looks. They be raping you up in there. Raping you, raping you, raping. And it's not funny because I've been molested. So you know this is not a joke for me. And that's exactly why I'm telling y'all this. Yeah, I've been molested too. Family by my own family members. More than one. Even to old associates I used to be hanging around with, yeah. I've been molested, been there, done that. I know. So this is why I'm telling y'all this around your kids. Be cautious. Or you got around your kids. Even to the parents, shit. Even to the kids' parents. If you got it, like I said, you got a new girlfriend, boyfriend, you better watch your kids. And if their kids come tell you something, you better listen to them. Don't ignore them and just shoot them away. Hey, you wrong, stop. No. You better listen to your motherfucking kids. This is going to save your life and your kids' life too. And it's 11-11, baby. Listen, y'all better get with it. Don't be just having people around your fucking kids. I don't care who they are. And pay attention to who you have around your kids. Watch them closely. And if something don't feel right, baby, you be like, nah, you gotta go. And that could be a man or a woman. If you feel uncomfortable or, you know, and they looking at your kids like, oh, I want them. Baby, if it's a man looking at your daughters like this, women, y'all better cut that motherfucker off. Because while say if you just leave your house one day and the kids is home with him, or just one of them is home with him, he could do anything he wants to her. And then as a parent, if they come in like, you know what, even though I know it's my mother's boyfriend or her husband, whatever the case is, and if they come to their parent and like, Mom, your boyfriend or your husband touched me, and you're like, no, he didn't do that, because most parents don't want to think or look at their child like, oh, you know, they don't want to think bad about the person that they're with. They think the child is wrong. That's why you listen to your kids. Because it's very important. That goes for women too. I mean, you know, men too, with your kids. If you got your kids in custody, you know, you have custody of your kids, men. Pay attention to them outsiders with your kids. Even some women, like I said, women molest girls and women molest boys. And it goes both ways, you know. It does. So don't ever think that, you know, somebody you with is not looking at your child like that. Because they could be. And then, you know, a lot of parents just ignore it. Because they're like, nah, they wouldn't do that. Shit, not me. Like I said, let my child, it could be family, a lover, associate, because I don't have friends. I don't do friends. And if I call you a friend, baby, you a real friend. I don't call people friends automatically, baby. It take a lot for me to, you know. But anyway, that's why I don't do no new friends. Hello. No new friend. Yeah. But still in all, no matter who it may be, people, just be aware. That's the whole message. And don't overlook and don't think that the person that you with wouldn't do it. I don't care what they showing you, what they did to you, what they gave you. If your child gonna tell you your man or your woman touched on them, baby, believe it. Press all the fucking charges in the world. Get their ass locked all the way up. Because now somebody gonna rape their ass too. And that's just life. So there's pedophiles out there. And they could be men or women. It don't necessarily have to be a man that's a pedophile. Women pedophiles too. Because little boys with their mothers got touched on too by their mothers when they was little. And their mother tried to cover it up, act like it was nothing, and she was just drunk. Listen. And then the sons start touching on other people. You know, and that trickles down. And that's when you break the generational curses. Because if your parents is molesting you or somebody else in your family, what makes you think that's not going to trickle down to you? Because it trickled down to my brother. Because he was touching on me, my oldest at that. And that's why he going through his karma too. You know, karma like I say, people, you know, you don't pay attention to when karma comes for people. But just know when you start hearing the stories and people getting the backfires and their life is crumbling, just know that's why. And just look at me. Like I said, my brother, my oldest brother at that. He touched on me. I say he looked at me like I was not his sister. Family members, cousins, uncles. They don't look at me like I'm their niece. They want to fuck on me. The fuck? Type of nasty shit going on in families. And this is a secret that I be having in your families too. Your daddies, uncles, brothers, nephews. But see, and now he going through his karma. He can't work no more. He need a home care, home health aide. He needs somebody to work. He can't work. And that's how you know God doesn't say, look, this is who it is. And it's just the beginning for me. I've seen many other people going through their karma too. I just don't say nothing. I mean, shit, I'm going to see it. Like I said, God going to want you to see who. So when all the backfire, people getting homeless, losing their jobs, losing their homes, cars, houses, money, finances, whatever the kids, whatever. Oh, kids, see? Somebody about to lose their kids. Somebody about to have a, CPS case and losing their children. See how that just came out? And I don't know where the fuck that came from. But that's something for somebody. A message for somebody. Somebody about to lose their kid, a woman. A fake ass mama. You about to say you about to get, your kids taken. You know. See? But you'll start to see when people start having them downfalls and bad luck in their life. That's just something that they did to you, whether you knew about it or not. And then they come for you looking for help. Baby, you can't help nobody. Because when you was trying to help them, they didn't want your help. Because people thought they was better than you. And that's what people, they looked at my brother like he was the best thing in the world. My parents, my siblings, they all looked up to him like he was the best thing in the world. And now look, he's going through his own turmoil, health issues, not going to be here long probably, shit like that. But I already know it's going to be. And I don't, hey, it's what's life, right? What you get, you deserve. Like I said, people like to play in magic and pay practitioners and, for people that you shouldn't be doing it on. And it comes back to you in the most hurtful, dangerous, deadly ways. And that's just how God works. And like I said, I forgive all, as you all should too. Forgive your past, your family, friends, lovers, co-workers, whoever. Forgive yourselves too, as well. I talk about this because it's very important, especially sexual assault and molested and all these things. Yeah, it's very important, people. Very, 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 very important. I take this to heart because I've been there. And a lot of you have to. Y'all just don't like to speak on it, A lot of people don't like to speak on that. But it's life too. They took my innocence from me. Or they tried to. Since I was little. Little girl. They've been touching on me since I was a little girl. Family, like I said, uncles. Shit, some of your aunts too, people. Some of your aunts touching on y'all men out there since y'all was little. Your mamas, your aunts. I've been there. Like I said, and everybody that has done something towards me, said something about me, you're gonna get your karma regardless. And I don't care about it. Because I'm going to see it, hear about it. Even if I don't see it, I'm going to hear about it. Because I'm always hear something. It's always going to come back to me. Like it always does. Because when you around people that do a lot of this talking, baby, you're going to hear all the you're going to hear all the karma. You're going to hear all the juicy gossip. You're going to hear all the stories. How people falling down. I said, what goes up must come down. And when you putting people on pedestals that don't belong there, baby, God swipe your ass right off. Boop! You don't belong there. Get your ass off. And people praising people. And they ain't shit. That's what happens too. Like I say, people praise people, putting people on pedestals that don't belong there. And God knocked you kindly off because that's not your position. And they try to destiny swap and steal your life and steal your... Baby, I know half of y'all know what my life was going to be like because y'all been looking and digging and trying to look. Yeah, even for my family. And like I said, I can't help you. So this months ago. I wrote this on my channel. No, don't come looking for me for help because I can't help you. Oh, look at Jesus. He tried to save you too, didn't he? Oh well, and a lot of people in my family didn't believe in God. They was atheist people. My siblings was atheists. I said before the end of time, you're gonna be begging on your knees for forgiveness. Didn't I say this last year, people? I know I did. A lot of y'all gonna be begging for forgiveness before your time, before that light flash before your eyes, and God take your soul. You're gonna be on your knees begging, and I meant what I said. And a lot of y'all, a lot of them atheist people that sit there, oh, I don't believe in God, I don't believe in Jesus, but sit there and act like it. You're gonna be begging, sick, dying on your deathbed, begging. And I meant every word I said. And that's what's happening now. Everything I say was going to come out. Everything that's happening, or everything I've been saying is happening now too. Has happened and is still happening. And it's going to continue to happen. But that's just life too, ain't it? Especially when you don't bother people. Look at me, I don't bother nobody. I just be chilling. With my kids, doing what I got to do, taking care of my responsibilities as a mother, as a parent, handling my shit down. Holding it down, handling it, and everything. And then, people always want to come fuck with a nigga. Baby boy. They always want to come fuck with a nigga. Okay. But I ain't borrowing the motherfucking soul. And that's why everybody going through their karma. Like I said, my brother's on, he got to find out he got sicknesses and he gonna die with that. And I'm sure other people in my family dying too with sicknesses and illnesses that they can't get rid of. That's gonna be the way you're gonna go out. You're gonna have to suffer while you still living and breathing. You're gonna suffer till the day you're gone. You're gonna suffer. And this is just the beginning for a lot of you. That's gotta pay up. Like I said, y'all people that sit there don't believe in God, believe in Jesus, believe in the Holy Spirit, y'all gonna be sitting there crying and begging for Jesus to come save you. Begging for forgiveness. Well, do right by others. And do unto others as you want done unto you. And your life will be easy. But no, people just jealous, bitter, angry. And that's why you get your karma. Treat people how you want to be treated, people. And you be okay. You have a peaceful life too. No matter what you go through. Because God gonna make sure he put you gonna get through everything. Look, they when I say what I say, people try to downplay me like I wasn't who I am. Oh, they feeling they eating their words right now. Every last one that had my name in their mouth eating their words. I mean, every last soul that had my name in their mouth is eating their words. As we speak. Yeah. See how my God works? And there's only one that I pray to. There's only one I believe in. I don't know about y'all. And that's why I can laugh. Karma's a bitch. Wait. Fabulous. Hold up, Fabulous. Look. He said something, it was in his line. It's gonna be a cold summer. That's why I like the song too. Karma's a bitch something about the whole, and she come back for you. See, she come back for me all the time. Just like others out there. Y'all out there too. Who people look down on, talked about you, called you all types of names, and didn't believe that you would be able to be successful in your life. Baby, like I said, who keep your name in their mouths. They eating every fucking word. And don't it feel good? It feel good to me. I don't know about you. But damn sure feel good to me. To be vindicated. Okay? God is the victor. The victor. And he deserves all his praises. And that's what he gets every day from me. Even on my down days, baby, he gets all the praise. On my good and bad days, baby, he still get all the praise from me. All the glory. And that's why I am his child. And Jesus' blood run in my veins. And of course, I mean, you can't stop a high priestess, an empress, a psychic, a shaman, a prophet. I am all the above, baby. And my name speaks for itself. And I'll still be humble. Look at me, humble. Humble as can be. But yeah, those are the haters that be talking. Now I talk. Nobody got nothing to say now. I got quiet. That's how it is. When God shut people up, it's not you. It's God shut these people up. Yeah, it's God. Hey, so Listen, you keep working on you, focus on you, being creative, doing what you do, living life, loving life, enjoying yourselves. And let the haters keep talking because all they doing is give it, look, go have little, you up, you elevate, and they down there decreasing. Why I always like that. What goes up must come down. You elevated, and they're decreasing. Them, their family, their friends, their clown ass friends too. Everybody that joined in the circus. Hey, how it feels to be a fucking clown. Listen to gossip. Listen to rumors. And where has that gotten you? Nowhere. And this is why y'all can laugh. Gossip and rumors ain't getting you nowhere. Not a damn place. Where's it getting y'all people out there? When y'all focus on somebody else who ain't focused on you, ain't even think you not even thought in people's head. But damn it, your energy is that motherfucking powerful. When that's all they talk about is me. Who they talk about me? Jada kids, hey Jada. What they talk about me? Who they talk about me? Yeah. I ain't gonna keep talking because my name gonna always ring bells. In the ether. Ethers. In the spiritual realm and the earthly realm. My name gonna always ring bells. That's I did not say my name gonna taste good in y'all mouth. It's gonna taste real good in y'all mouths. I know it do. And that's why I can sit there and laugh too. My name just tastes good all over. My name tastes good all over. That's just that. But that's enough about me. I mean, it's not about me. It's not about just me. It's about y'all too. So, let people keep saying, bring your name up. Even the old you. Hey, that old you don't even matter no more. See, when people think you still the old you, baby, and they don't know the new you, who you always been. And when people don't know that about you, they be surprised. Look, I love surprise people. Shit, I love surprising people. I like to lead false. Lead you to thinking one thing and something else. See, confuse you. I like to confuse people too. Because that's why you get. That's what you get for being in my motherfucking business. Mind your business, people. Mind your fucking business. And that's why I confuse people. Stop being so fucking nosy. If you wasn't so nosy in my business, your life be fine, wouldn't it? That's why you're losing your apartments. People got kicked out. Oh, this is another thing I wanted to mention. Hold up for that. Hold up. Men. If it's a men up here, let me ask y'all men this question. Because this is what I want to know. This has been in my head for a few days now. Maybe like 2 days, 3 days. Let me ask y'all men this. And I want y'all honest opinion too. Now, men. Say you're dealing with a woman, right? And she goes both ways. Or you didn't know she go both ways, right? Because, women like to pretend they like, men when they really, really, really deep inside like women. Okay? Keep up now. But they ain't tell you this, though. They ain't tell you none of that. And this is the sad part. Most of y'all men out there getting played by a fucking woman who like women. Or somebody has got played. This is why I need to say this. A man is a man. Some men out there got played by a woman who like women. She like, dykey women. The manly women. And it's not funny. But this is the real shit right here. A man has some men out there got played by a woman. Like I said, when they them women that like women, inviting threesomes and giving y'all threesomes and shit, man. And little do you know, they fucking the other woman behind your back. And they, oh, that's my friend. Oh, that's my girl. We just going out. We doing girly stuff. Yeah, they eating coochie. And inviting another man in the bedroom. And then how y'all feel being played by a woman? Played now. You got played by a bisexual woman, and vice versa. But this is for men. This is why I had to say this. Because when y'all men think y'all got like that, oh, my girl, she give me threesomes, oh, she do this for me, and she bring girls in. And while you leave it, every time you out the fucking door, she with that other woman. She don't care about your dick. She just wants you for your money. See, men, y'all need to wake up, dummies. See, it's fun and cute while you're having fun doing being toxic, right? Until she play you for another woman. Oh! Now who like the clown? Who like the fool? Man, y'all need to do better. Now the cake is in your face, men. For those men out there that like to, date women who, or be with a woman who, because women lie. Like I said, some women do lie. Some women lie. And be like, oh, I don't like women. I haven't been with a woman before. But behind closed doors, every chance they get, they with another woman. Or other men too, because they bisexual. And then sometimes y'all men, y'all dicks ain't that big enough for these women out here that got holes. Holes. See, and this is why I'm bringing this up too. See, some of these women out here, they like different sizes, right, men? Stay with me, men. Stay with me. I'm going somewhere with this, and this is for y'all to think about. Like I say, size don't always matter, right? And some of these women out here like, oh, I gotta have me a big thing. I gotta have me this, that, and the third. Right? And then yours might be average size. It's still pleasable to other women. Right? It's satisfying other women. But it's just that probably one person you was with, or maybe a few, take it how you want to, that you probably slept with. And they're always talking about your dick size. Oh, he ain't got no dick. And it's not funny, but it's funny. Because you know why? Most of these women like to, they go by sizes. They like the different sizes, or they like bigger sizes. Then they get with you, that's not what they usually get. Now they trying to play you like you ain't did shit. Like you wasn't, man. Yeah, you have to. You definitely have to. I'm telling y'all, man, this is for a reason. This is why I had to bring this up. Because I've been wanting to say this too. And women too, vice versa. How you get played by a man that's bisexual, man, women. When there's always signs. Y'all don't be reading the signs. That's why you get played. And like I said, for the men out there who think they players, and you could pull all the women until you meet your fucking match. Who just like you. And and then women, y'all sit there and be like, ooh. Well, that's what y'all get, man. For y'all men that like to party and chase thrills. And then you catch shit by the woman, because she out here fucking on everybody. I mean, when is enough enough? When y'all gonna get tired, people? When y'all want to settle down, men, instead of slinging your cocks everywhere? When y'all women gonna stop, opening y'all legs to every man? When y'all gonna stop doing that and get your own shit? Because that's what y'all little raggedy, broke-ass minded women do. Open your legs, use your body, use your beauty, just to get a man for something. Until he wake up and realize you just a gold digger hoe. Bisexual hoe, it can't do shit but fuck them. Or bring in another third party, whether it's a man or a woman. Take it how it resonates, because some men out there bisexual too. They like their little butt tickled and fickled and licked on and sucked on too. Or something stuck in it. Take it how it resonates. And then pretending like they not gay. Some of these men like that in the butt. And then they women be bringing them men in the house having threesomes with a man too. How y'all get yourselves in these predicaments? I don't know. Ooh. Yeah, there's a red flag. I'm glad you said that. See, it's always signs, people. It's always signs. When your woman don't tell you who she hanging out with, what friends she going out with, baby, that's a sign. Yeah, you think it's another woman, maybe another fucking man. And look, contacts, people. Look at y'all, if y'all ever look in the contacts, the phones. Y'all make phones, right? And look up the names. I mean, I'm not. I don't do this because I don't have no time for that. I ain't, I ain't got time. Because everything's always on my mouth. So I don't go snooping, digging, nothing. If I see some shit, if your phone there, I see some shit, I'm going to tell you about it. But baby, I don't do the snooping. I did that before. Long time ago before. But I don't do that shit. I don't think I ever have to. Because everything I need to know is always going to come out, baby. And like I said, how you feel getting played, man, by a woman who's gay, bisexual, or just straight up like lesbian women. She like women instead of men. But women like to do that too. They pretend like they straight and really like women, then use the man for money. Then they go back and give it to their dykey ass woman who's probably locked up, or they man's who's locked up. Because it could be that too. Not just saying that she didn't have a man, and he probably locked up, and she over here taking your money that you giving her to go give to this nigga that's locked up. Y'all be some fools. Everybody been a fool sometime. Don't get it wrong. We all been there. We all been there before, so we can laugh at it. See, when you've been through some shit in life, people, you can laugh at some things later on. What's that? The wire? Oh, it's over there. I will get it. You got the alpha. You know what? Go ahead. I'm coming. I'm gonna get it. Yeah, but that's the funny part to me. Men, women die too. That's why I always give it to you both ways. Yeah, she coming. Here she go. It goes both ways, people. Yeah, you always pray for the best and, hope for the best, pray for the worst, But you just don't know what you're going to get. But you got to pay attention. Pay attention to the red flags, people. And don't try to make them shits look green. Because people want to see the best in people. And then, by you trying to see the best in people, you looking past the red flags while you doing that. And that's why it's like that, And I ain't had to pull out no cards, nothing. I mean, I just go off the top of what I know and the downloads I've been receiving and getting, and just off my intuition alone, the message I have to deliver is going to be delivered how it's going to be delivered. And that's just that. But, that message right there was for a man. It's a man out there who got played by a woman and don't want to tell nobody they got played by a woman that was bisexual, gay, whatever the case was, and then try to play you like you and was using you for your money. Oh, stank. Ooh, stank. But that's how karma goes too, people. I mean, God can give you karma any kind of way you want. It's up to him. So when you thought you had, like I said, look, Chris Brown, grass ain't greener on those. Look, grass ain't greener. The grass is never greener when you have a divine feminine in your life or a divine masculine, baby. The grass is never fucking greener because that's the greenest grass you're gonna ever have. And that's a whole fact. And that's why you don't play people. Because the cake could be in your face. And God gonna embarrass you in front of people. Now you gotta sit there and tell your friends and family, oh, she played me for another one. A dyke at that. It could be that. It could be another man. It could be another woman. Just a regular woman. I don't know. I'm just saying. Just give you examples, people. But it could be a dyke. And then you just sitting there looking dumb. Because you done spent money on them. Took them out. Helped them with their bills. Did that. Helped them get their car fixed. Paid. Look, watch their kids. They little badass raggedy kids. And shit like that. Listen, y'all done did the most for these women out here. They done played you in your face. Stupid. And look, playing a good woman for a lazy ass hoe. Of course you gonna always win. You are the winner. What? Sweep what under the rug? We out here sweeping shit under the rug, baby. I don't sweep nothing under the rug. I don't do that. I'm gonna tell you what it is, and I'm gonna tell you the face. I don't sweep nothing on the rug, baby. That's not my cup of tea. God's truth don't need to be swept under the rug, baby. That's why it always come to light, see? You can't sweep nothing under the rug with God. Because he gonna always flip that rug back over and show you. The skeletons of people closet, baby. And some people are really embarrassed on the especially on social media. The news, social media, your friends, your family. People gonna be so embarrassed they ain't gonna want to come out their houses no more. That's how embarrassed you're gonna be after God is done with you. And that's just that. Like I say, when you're trying to play a divine feminine or a divine masculine people, all your little dirty little secrets, they come out the closet. And that's just how he work. Oh well, that's why I was always truthful and honest, people. These are lessons, though. Like I said, men got played by women. And then women got played by a man who's dealing with other men. I said some men like to look at these little sprinkles, tickles, and everything else in the butt. But that's another story. Hey, that's your life, people. That's your business. I mean, whatever, whatever you like. I ain't judging shit. I don't judge people. Listen, your life is life. People live it, live it. Live the way you want to live it, not because of other people. See? You live like freely. Freely. Open, honestly, and freely. So when people throw things back at you that you did before, they can't say shit. Because, hey, that was past. That was then. That's what I say. What's that going to do now? Nothing. But bringing up old shit. And who cares about the old when it's a whole new time right now? Only young-minded, broke-minded, lack-minded people still bring up old shit. I know what you're saying. Yeah, but see, no. See, it don't work like that, though. See, most people do want it like that, Most people want to just sweep it under the rug so they ain't got to bring it back up. Baby, God said no, no. God said no, no. He always say no, no. Ain't no being swept under the rug for him. The truth gonna always come out. It has to. Because that's how he lived by. That's what he stand by. Truth and honesty. Not lies, deceit, or sneakiness. He's an honest God, truthful God. So, all that swept under the rug, baby, you can't start over if you still got some secrets. And that's why you clean up your past, people. You change yourselves around, people. Because when your past do come back up, that's not you now. That's not who you are. So they can talk all they want to. People can talk all day till their fucking faces turn black, blue, red, and purple. But is that you now? No. Look at me. Like I said, I don't have no shame in my game what I used to do or what I did. No, I don't. I'm going to tell you too, y'all. I did it. Mm-hmm. And. So. And. Come on. Anything else? Okay then. See? I don't have a problem with that. I'm an open motherfucking book. I ain't got no skeletons and secrets, baby. You could ask me anything, and I'm gonna tell you the honest truth, God's truth too. You don't regret nothing. You don't never regret nothing you did in life. Nothing, because everything happened for a reason. Whether you wanted to have some fun, be a little toxic, because everybody was a little toxic at one point in time, baby. We all been there, and that was a part of your lessons, though. Being toxic was a part of your lessons. Dealing with karmics is a part of your lessons, people. That's what helped you grow. That's what help you change, evolve. Your mindset is definitely your mindset as well. Mainly your mindset, the way you think, the way you view people, the way you look at people, the way you look at the world. And that's why they have karmics. That's why karmics are good for your spiritual growth, people. That's why when you deal with toxic, low vibrational men or women, that's the karmic lessons in life, people. And they help you grow, transform, change. And some people, like I say, the longer you take to learn them lessons in life, the more you're going to keep going through the karma with the karmics. It could be man or woman. So, hey, God said, hey, you want to keep going through karma with these karmics, people, then you go right on ahead. And like I say, it could be lovers, family, friends, whoever. You don't necessarily have to just be a lover. It could be associates, your friends. Well, your friends, because I don't call people friends. Your associates, y'all Y'all so-called bros and sisters and all that bullshit. But yeah, you be going through karma with them same people. Them same people I know for 30 years and 20 years, and they wouldn't do me like that. It'd be them same people that y'all sat there and vouched for, defended. It'd be the same ones stabbing you in your fucking backs, throwing your ass under the fucking bus. So this is a message too for some men and women out there. I'm saying you sticking it up for your family too, your brothers, sisters, whoever. The same people that y'all defend, the same ones that's snaking your ass. And it's like I said, your family members, your siblings, your uncles, your nieces, nephews, brothers, they snaking you. Like I said, that blood don't make you no thicker. Blood don't make nobody no thicker. Because family will stab you in your back faster than a motherfucking stranger. And that's the whole truth. So y'all sit there, keep defending y'all family members and keep going and picking sides. And I'm gonna stay with my family because they my family. I gotta give it like a man. Because that's how men be talking. I'm gonna stay with my family because that's my family. Until you realize and they backstabbed you. And then you like, oh, wait a minute, hold up. Let me backtrack. Let me rethink about this. Let me hold up. Let me change some shit. Because your family will do you dirty too. So that blood don't make you no thicker. That's why I always say, fuck a family. You your own family. Make your own family. Start your own new family, people. That's, for some. Not everybody. But yeah, siblings are just as toxic too. But see, until you go through that, until you go through the karma with them, and or the lesson, not just the lessons too, then you'll understand. Then you're gonna understand some people telling you the truth, like me. Listen, I be telling y'all to take heed to the messages, y'all don't be listening. And now later on, a few weeks later, that same sibling you was helping out and defending and fighting for, that be the same motherfuckers that's sitting there plotting on you to get you robbed, killed, locked up, throwing your ass under the bus, bringing up some old shit that you did back in the day. See, people, that's why you do your dirt by your lonesome. And don't be having people around with you. Don't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. See? But y'all like to include y'all families in them things and business ideas and whatever else you got going on, so they shit on you. And throw you under the bus. And now you gotta sit there and go through the karma. Because you want to pick a side, listen to outsiders, or listen to your family, or your friends, or your whoever. But that's your business. You keep listening to the wrong people. That's why. You keep listening to the wrong people. Keep on. That's not going to make your life no better. It's going to keep going down and down and down. Like I said, you're going to be picking up karma with them. And that's what y'all like to do, because y'all want to pick family, or your lovers, or your friends, or whoever, over divine beings. And don't want to listen to what somebody else is saying because you think you know it all. And then you got to go, well, you got to pay the piper. And then you're going to come back to that person like, you know what, you was right. See? And even though I'm always right, baby. I just don't want to hear me say later on. I don't want to be like, in my head, I'm going to say it though. But I ain't going to tell you this. I always tell people. And then they come back to me like, you know what, you was right. And in my head, that's what I be saying in my head. I be like, yeah, well, I knew that already. Or you should have listened to the first. You didn't listen to the first time. You wouldn't have been in this situation or predicament. But no, but like when people, like I said, the age don't mean shit, people. So you could be 50, 60, 80 years old and still don't know a motherfucking thing. 40, 50, 60, and then somebody could be younger than you, way younger than you, and know way lot more. So sometimes it's best, people, men and women, to listen to somebody else, because you're not always right. Even and especially when I'm giving advice, baby, you better take it. You better take heed to these messages I'm warning you about or telling you about, baby. Because I don't want to hear later on, oh, you know what, Teresa, you was right. Because that's what they're going to be saying. I'll be in my head, well, you should have listened. And, people, life insurance on y'all, people policies and all that, y'all better go check on things like that. Check your credit scores, people. Like I said, your family done stole from you as it is, and those are the same people you defending. The people that done stole from you. Your family. Listen, just listen to this clearly, people. Listen to this clearly, people. Your family done put some shit in your name, stole money from you, and you defending them. I don't do that. Where the fuck they do that at? Where? Where they do that at, y'all? My family, your family steal from you. Use your social security number, steal from you. Putting shit in your name. Sleeping with your baby mama. Look, sleeping with your baby mama. For some of y'all men out there. Your brothers, uncle, cousins, whoever. Slept with your baby mama. And that's a secret they don't want you to find out about either. And then you defending these people? Who really like the clown? Who like the jackass? But this is who y'all pick over a divine being. Men and women. Your family don't stole from you, you gonna defend them. I just be just confused, like mind boggled blue. This is the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life. But that's y'all people. Y'all sit there and be choosing family because they toxic. And y'all ain't learned no karmic lessons enough yet. That's why God gonna keep taking you through them karmic lessons until you did it right. And that's just that. Then you can't get mad. Nothing. You can't get mad when you find out all of this. When these secrets come out, people about your family members, what they did to you, how they were stealing from you, or how they were sleeping with your baby mama, because it's gonna come out. Sooner than you think. Somebody gonna slip up, they gonna be drunk one night, or y'all gonna be out partying or something, and somebody gonna slip like, yo, I slept with his baby mama. And it's your own brother. Or your own cousin. Your own cousin, family member, just put it like that, family members. Slept with your baby mama. And said, y'all defending the wrong fucking people. See, I cut everybody off. Once I know you did me wrong, and even if you hang around with somebody else I don't even fuck with, oh baby, you get all that get cut off. Everybody get cut off. And see, that's why I'm always by myself. Meeting new people though, but always by myself. I don't backtrack. I don't backpedal. I don't backstep. No. I keep moving forward. So whoever's out of my life right now, even to old people, I know. Oh, well, that's how God wanted to be. Because he heard the whispers, he heard the conversations, he heard all of that. Seen it all, heard it all. And that's why I'm happy in a happier place in my life. But no, y'all have to learn lessons still, and that's what you're going to keep going through, lessons. Until you learn how to cut your own family off, your own siblings off, your own baby mamas off, baby daddies off, lovers, whoever it may be. Whoever it may be. Until y'all understand the lessons in that, and not everybody's your friend, and not everybody's your family. Until y'all learn those, and everybody's not a lover, married, a husband, wife, whatever the case is. They're not who they say they are. And so y'all understand and learn them lessons, baby, you're going to keep going through the karma with them too. And that's just that. So, take those messages how you're resonating, who's resonating for. But all these secrets is coming out. I'm telling you, boy. And see, that's going to be the problem right there, y'all men. For the men. That's going to be finding out their siblings or their cousins. Or their cousin was sleeping with their baby mama. Better hold on tight. See, that's what emotion. You got to learn how to control. Woosah. Because you're going to be ready to go up somebody. Y'all men going to be ready to go upside somebody's fucking head. When this all come out, baby. But then these are the same two people that you was giving to, both of them, that you was loving on, that you was defending, and turning your back on for. You turn your back on a divine being for a hoe that was sleeping with your family. Look. Yeah, I know what you mean, and that's why I just said that. It's gonna take a lot of self-control and self-restraint, men. Because when these secrets come out, and you know, because it's gonna come. I said everything don't be swept under. God don't sweep nothing under the rug, baby. He stands on truth and honesty. So when these secrets come out, man, that y'all cousins or your brothers slept with your baby mama or your friends too, take it how it resonate. Because it could be all three. Because she was a hoe anyway. Your homeboys, y'all was smoking with, hey, bruh. Them same people y'all was hanging with, partying with, that toxic lifestyle with, they go to the same people that's sitting there and stab through your motherfucking back. So, and then that's gonna be, yup, yeah, all that infidelity, cheating. No, thank you. It's gonna lead to somebody getting locked up. Hello. Look, y'all men, y'all better learn how to control y'all tempers, man, especially y'all hot-headed men. Because, you know, some men, you know, people, I ain't gonna just say, you know, because women out there too that's hotheads. So, you know, they quick to, you know, react. Mm, I'm a life coach. I'm a spiritualist. Yeah, but yeah, people gonna have to control y'all tempers. I'm gonna tell you now. Because somebody gonna be locked up after these secrets come out. You're gonna be wanting to put your hands, feet, and everything on these peoples. But that's where you have to control yourselves, people. And the best revenge is none. Leave it to God. I teach y'all this because it's very, very much so true. As much as I know, now this is why I'm saying this. This is as much as I know, as much as I know that what people done to me, said about me, I mean, laughed in my face, spoke behind my back, all that. I know it all. As much as I know about people, and I know what they already done and trying to do, and I can react, and I can get back, and I can, look, tick for tack, baby, I can do that too. Because like I said, there's a dark side of me too, just like there's the light. But my light outshines the dark. But baby, we all have it in us too. And like I said, as much as I know, I can do people just like they do me. I can get the lowest. I can stoop so fucking low with people. I mean, stoop the lowest of the fucking gutter, dirt low. That's how low I can get. Like I said, I know people that 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 know. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying. Have niggas knocking on your door, busting your shit open. That type of low. Gutter low. Because when you street smart and book smart, you spiritually smart too, baby, you can stoop low. And I definitely can stoop the lowest of the gutter low. I just choose not to. I take the high road. I let God fight on my battle, baby, because if he let me fight, y'all won't be here. And that's just that. Yeah, like I just said, that's what I always say. But best revenge is your paper. You heard Beyonce. Why you elevating? They decreasing. See, that's the best revenge is none. None. Like I said, as much as I know, I could have stooped down low. I just said, nope, I'm not doing that. For what? For what? For what? It's a God, baby. He gonna always look. He gives you the best revenge, baby. That's why I don't do shit to people. I don't do the tick for tack. I don't do the get back. I don't do the I gotta have the last say so, the last upper hand, baby. You got it. That's how I move. And that's why I'm always be blessed. But don't get it fucked up now. I will tell you about yourself and put you in your fucking place. I will listen, my mouth alone, when I keep telling people, it's like a sword. I will cut you with my words alone. Embarrass you with my words alone. I don't gotta put my hands on people. That's more powerful. My hands. But baby, that mouth alone will embarrass you enough. And as much as secrets I know about people, I will embarrass you enough, baby. With the words and what I know. And like I said, I don't gotta be around you to know your business. I can read people like books. and tell you your whole life story, your family's life story too. So see, like I said, look what you just said too, Corey. You don't have to get no revenge or seek no revenge on nobody. Let God do the seeking. Because he gonna make sure you get it. And it's gonna be served nicely. And that's why I still be happy, joyful, peaceful, mind my motherfucking business. No matter what people say, did, or try to do, try to do. But I'm always still sit pretty. And be happy. Peaceful. I'm calm too. Me too. I'm calm, peaceful, collected, calm, cool, and collected. And that's why I said, when you learn how to control your emotions, because people like to press buttons with you, especially for those that know you like that. They will press your buttons and, try to get a reaction out of you. And that's what you don't give people. You take the high road and and let it go. Because that's going to hurt them more than you sitting there going back and forth for them. That's giving them your energy you don't need to give nobody. That's why I go back and forth for people. Have a nice fucking day. Simple. And block you. And I do a lot of that alone. Right. Right. These people ain't no diamonds. Some of these people ain't no diamonds. I'm gonna give them a name, but we ain't gonna give them no diamonds. And that's just the honest truth too. You're supposed to shape each other, especially when you look. Like I said, the divine masculines are waking up, and it's the woman that they're connected to. When you are connected to a divine masculine is connected. When a divine masculine is connected to an empress, baby, she helped change and mold that man. Not for the worse, but for the better. And that's why I say when people get in a new relationship with other people and they're a different person, or they treat that new person way better than they treated their old person, that's because they weren't supposed to be with that person. It was a lesson for them. So when they get with the person they're supposed to be with and they treating them like everything, and then the other old person see that, they get jealous. Obviously, y'all wasn't supposed to be together. And then that's when the bitter shit come out. The petty shit come out. Yeah, and you're right. And I was gonna say that too, but you took it out my mouth. Then some people bring out the worst in you. I was married to somebody like that. He brought out the worst in me, baby. The fucking worst. And that's when I ain't nothing. They cut that bitch off. And once people hand you the scissors, baby, you have no choice but to cut them off. God said, no, cut them ties, baby. Cut them. I've had that. Trust me, I had that. I know. I've had somebody bring out the worst in me. I said, out of everybody I've ever been with in my life, because I'm, date around like that, but I'm always in a serious relationship. I have my fun too, but yeah, I'm serious. When I'm serious, I'm loyal. I'm very loyal. Taurus is very loyal fucking people. The number one loyal sign in the world, baby. Hello. But now, then some people bring out the worst in me. He bring out the fucking worst in me, people. The worst. The worst. And that's how I know he wasn't no good for me. And I was trying to, at times, like I said, I was trying to stick around for the kids. Knowing I was been ready to go. Years before that, I was ready to go. Go. 20 years. 20 fucking years of my life, 3 kids, baby. And I was ready to go. After what? Damn near on our last, that's when I was like, man, this ain't for me. This ain't working for me no more. And people, even to his side of the family, probably like, oh, why she leave you? Your mother just passed away, and she out here with another man. Bitch, y'all know what the fuck going on in my life. You don't know what the fuck he was doing to me either. But y'all sit there and run your mouths like, you know me like that. You know him like, you think you know somebody. And that's your own family. And you think, see, that's what you think when you think you know people. And I didn't know him like I thought I did either. Yeah, I cut my losses. Took my L and got the fuck on. And that's why I can tell y'all this. I started all over with nothing but stacked up, piled up bills in my motherfucking name that he put in my name too. Okay? And Harley helped me pay off the bitch. I did all that on my own. Still taking care of my kids on my own. Yeah, he come around and help when he feel like it. He don't come get them like he need to. But he'll come and put, hey, here, give him a little here, a little this, a little that, here and there and shit. That bold type of shit. Because he, you know how bitter baby dad is, baby mama's get. But yeah, when you with somebody who makes your life easy and bringing that peace, and you have a peace of mind with them, that's the person for you. They don't cause you no drama problems. They make your life easier. They take off the burdens. They take burdens off your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? They come and make your life easier. Not somebody who's bringing on the burdens. Not somebody who's causing the problems. Not somebody who's starting drama and getting you in drama. That's not the people for you. That's not the relationship for you. That's not the marriage for you. Nah, that's how I knew it was time to go. Like I said, I started all over my own. Started all over with nothing. And God made a way every day. That's how I know He's real. I've been to He's real, though. I'm just saying. Just to let y'all know. On my own. Started all over my own. Yeah, I don't have everything I want yet. But I will. I'm working towards all that. Yeah, I am. First millionaire, baby, in my family. Hey. And that's what they hating for, too, because they already know it. I say when you got the sauce and the flavor and the motherfucking juice, baby, listen, nobody can't stop that. My mind is amazing. I can say that myself. My mind is fucking amazing. Genius mindset. A lot of people don't have that mindset, like I said. It's only a certain few billionaires and millionaires in this life that's gonna ever be. That's it. And I'm being on top of the motherfucking list too. Yeah. I need shit. And that's why people get jealous, want to take your life. They want to take you because they think you know. That's why people want to take my life now. Yeah, I wish everybody nothing but the best. Happy life, listen, healing, especially healing because we all need that. But I wish people nothing but the best. Always do. But see, that's why people try to. You see why people try to take my life and twist my destiny because they already know what I'm gonna have. They already know what I'm gonna receive because they've been snooping and getting tarot readings on me, going to practitioners and trying to see what's going on in my life and who I'm gonna be with and who I'm gonna be married to, having kids with, and all that greatness, But that's why they try to take my life too. They try to you can't sacrifice an earth angel, fools. Fools, that's what you are, fools. How you trying to sacrifice an earth angel? You a dumb ditties. I said your life gonna be taken before you try to take an earth angel. You can't take an earth angel. God put them here, dummy, for a reason. They have a bigger purpose in your life. See? And when you come for an empress who's a divine being, an earth angel, you think your life is not gonna be taken? And not just me. Other earth angels around this world too, baby. Like I said, you looking at the outer. You don't know what the fuck is going on in the inner. Who I am inner. In the outer too. And that's why you laugh. When people think they know you, they don't. And God had to show you who I am. Yeah, and He's still showing y'all people around the world who I am. I know. I know. And I'm still hopeful. See, look. A lot of people, who's as powerful as I am, they be probably done got, but God give, rankings to people who deserve it. Before I came to this earth, I already, what could I say? I had a mission already before I got to this earth. We all do. We all have a mission, whether it's good or bad. Like I always tell y'all this, good or bad. We always here for a reason, whether it's good, whether it's bad. But we all have a purpose here. And my mission on earth is different from everybody else's. So that's what made me so rare and so different and so special. Because I'm special. I'm His North Star. His brightest star. I'm so humble about it. See? So innocent, so pure. My heart is very pure. My innocence, listen. And that's what they try to steal and take from me, my innocence. And that's what they reap in their karma too, But yeah, I'm His baby girl. I'm always be His baby girl. That's how much He loves me. Yeah, He loves y'all too. When you're obedient and, when you're obedient to Him, baby, your life will be amazing too. Yeah. I mean, what can I say? Shit. I'm 41. Just turned 41. Yeah, but that's why I always teach y'all this. Live your life right, people. No matter what you was back then, it matters what you are right now. And the path you choose to take right now is going to lead to your future and how your future's going to be. You know, some people ain't going to have much of a longer future or life. They won't even see the future. They don't get a chance to see the future. Why? Because they won't be here. And, I'm going to also say this too for the parents and the mothers that's not here no more. Daughters, mothers, sisters, the women, I would say, overall. My best friend, she's not here no more. Happy Mother's Day, Bernice. For the other mothers that's not here either. This is for you all. Yeah, I'm tearing up because, there's a lot of women and it's not here. Even giving birth. Bringing life into this world, you lose your life having babies, And it's sad, but that's how God wants it to be. Every life that's been given, a life has to be taken. And that's just how he works. We all know that too, though. Aw. Feel better. Have a beautiful day and feel better. Much better. I tell you, drink your tea, drink your, medicine, take your medicine, teas, herbs, garlic, ginger, those type of things too. Earthly herbs. But yeah, a lot of women out here having babies, losing their lives, bringing their life into the world. Thank you. But like I say, that's how God works. We all may not know, most of you all may not know why God takes people. So it's a reason though. It could have been what they did in their past, what they did in their life, the bad things they've done. They did so much and built up so much karma that they had to go. Stress, baby, stress where? My mind is always at peace, baby. You don't see me smiling and laughing. My mind is always at peace, baby. But, that's why I say this. God takes people for reasons. Like I say, people build up so much karma in life that it's 7 o'clock too. That you gotta go bye-bye. And it's so bad. It be so bad sometimes that, you gotta take you off this earth. And then for the ones that, are good people, are good souls, are good, sometimes he take those too. Because why? Everybody has a life, everybody has a time frame to be on this earth. Everybody has a time frame to be on this earth, baby. We are all gonna be going. Everybody's just gonna be going faster than others. And that's just life though. And that's why I don't cry. I ain't gonna say cry. Because, when you missing somebody, you lost somebody. Because I cried with my best friend, baby. I was like, she was my everything. My only best friend. I don't do too many females. Because the females are sneaky, snaky. I don't fuck with females like that. Come in, Kiki. But she was my girl. My girl. My girl from childhood girl. That was my road dog. But, what's the matter? Oh, no, it's that medicine. Go to sleep. Take a nap. There's some allergies, people. But, yeah. I miss her. All the time. All the time. Of course. And then I start to understand over time, over the years, you can't bring them back. They still here, though. The spirits are still here. You can't bring them back. Their flesh is gone. The spirits still linger. But, some people they don't understand that. It depends on who it is, probably most likely for me. Because it's life. We come, we live, we die. We live and we go. It's sad when people go. Yes, it is. Can we stop that? No. Can we change it? No. Can we bring them back? No, we can't. You can only think about the good memories you had, all the memories you had, good and bad. And that's just that. You can't bring them back. It was their time to go. And if God want to bring them back another person's body, another spirit, put their spirit in another person's body, because he can do that. Then he will. It just been the same spirit, another person's body. But that's how magical he is. Yeah, he can do that. That's why most people reincarnated back to earth. Not everybody, but most are. Because you have a mission. If your mission is not complete, he will send you back to complete it. Because his job has to be done. His will has to be done. And by any means necessary. So, you know, that's just life. And I may dwell on, when somebody's gone, I sit there and think about it. But I look at things both ways. I look at the spiritual eyes, see, the third eye, my spiritual eyes, and then I also look at my 3D eyes. And that's how I have to view things too, not just the 3D version. The 3D is just the materialistic shit. But when you're looking deeper, the 3D, then the 3D, you in the 5D, 4D. You're in the spiritual realm. You look at through things with your spiritual eyes, spiritual lenses. And I always look at things with my spiritual lenses. And I have to sometimes, I have to catch myself because I be so much in the spiritual realm that I have to, I have to wake up and back to reality. And I don't like it. God know I don't like it. But I have a mission here. So, I have to keep my mind always not on both. I have to work through both. Work on both sides. Listen, it's hard, Girl be working. In the spiritual realm and the physical realm. I work hard, very hard. I slay demons and shit. Spiritual demons. Even though they work with me too. But I slay them too, baby. I'm a demon slayer. Yeah, I am. I said I'm a very powerful being. And not just when I'm awake, when I'm asleep too. See? People don't know that. But when you sleep and you don't know nothing about these things. But when you woke, you know everything. I've been knowing shit that people don't even would never, ever, ever know about. Because I get messages different from others. Mine's coming straight from the source. My information is coming straight from the source. Yours is coming from I don't know where. Some of y'all, not everybody. But, But I love you all. And enjoy your day. Take these messages how it resonates, who's resonating for. I've been on here for almost 2 hours. Damn, that was a lot to say. I said I had a lot to say. I did. I didn't put no cards for nothing. See? I don't have to. And your finances, look, I had the money cards out, your love, everything. And but it was some things I didn't even get a chance to say. The main thing I wanted to say was said already. And if y'all haven't watched or subscribe, I suggest you do so. And start to understand and learn things. People, wake up. People, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up, people. Wake up. Get your lives together. Pick the good side, great side, dark side. And stop living toxic lifestyles, people. Start making healthier, better choices in your life. Healthier relationships with healthy people. That's bringing the positivity in your life. Changing you for the better, not the worse. To bring out the best in you, not the worst. And me and Watchco said this already. So y'all need to start making some adjustments in your lives. Or you be sitting the rest of your life, or damn near the rest of your lives, reaping karma and paying back the devil. Because y'all done sold y'all souls to the devils, most of y'all. For money, for fame, for clout, for everything. A lot of people sell their souls for money, for fame. And that's even people in the industry. And I talk about people in the industry too, y'all. Y'all hope y'all know this. I talk about y'all people in the industry as well. Y'all ain't getting no. Y'all people too. So y'all, if y'all be, I know y'all celebrities be up here watching. Hey. I know y'all do. This for y'all too, so take it. I'm sure. And like I said, I don't care how old you are. I'm very wise. Very wise old soul, baby. Old soul. That's how I be knowing so much. And people always told me this all my life. Girl, you act like you old. You act like you 80. I was like 20. Because why? I'm an old soul. Been reincarnated back many lifetimes. So I've gained so much knowledge and wisdom. Boy, I can go back and forth, back and forth. It is fun. But it gets tiring. That's why I keep myself cleansed too. And, take out spiritual baths, people. And throw out old things, old items, old gifts, old whatever. Throw them away. Just throw them away. I don't hold on to nothing old. I don't care who it's from, where it came from, no, bye-bye. It gotta go. So, throw them shits out, throw it out. Do a spiritual cleansing as well. Physical, spiritual, yes, all over. But enjoy y'all rest of y'all Saturday. Enjoy y'all Mother's Day, ladies. I hope you get y'all, everything you pray for, wish for. You get treated like a queen. Get catered to and everything. Not just one day, ladies, every day. And then when Father's Day come around, do the same thing for your man. And if you don't got it like that, you can do things in the house. Cook home, people. Stay home and cook. Shit. Listen, I love me a man can cook, baby. That's look. Especially when I know I can cook. Like yesterday, I didn't cook all that by myself, please. I had some help. Sure did. And my kids fucked that food up. my parents too. I said, you know what? Mind you, I don't even cook on the weekends. If I cook throughout the weekday from Sunday to Thursday, I cook. Friday, Saturday, I don't cook. I don't know about y'all, but this has just been me for years and years. Years. I don't cook on the weekends. Oh no. We Friday and Saturday get whatever you want, but Sunday to Thursday, I cook. And if I feel like not cooking, then I won't cook. But most time, all the time, mostly I cook. As y'all may see. Yeah, girl could throw it down in the kitchen, not just the beauty. See, brains and beauty. And most of y'all out there just got the beauty but no brains. Da bitches. And I'm being honest. You got the beauty but no look beauty. Where the buck from brains at? See, I may be out there looking for the beauty, the outer shallow minded, but the up here. Well, that's what y'all like. To each his own. To fucking each his own. And some of y'all women like dumb ass men who don't know shit. And that's your problem. That's why you have to be dealing with the karmics. Vibrational ass men and women. Because y'all looking for the outer instead of the inner. Don't get people. Yeah, I love some cook though. Back to that, yeah. Yeah, I do. And I love some cook. See, so men, y'all can do something nice, and women, vice versa, when that time come around for the fathers. But men, make sure you get your woman some roses. Okay? Run her a nice hot bath water with a cup of wine, baby, or some whatever drink she like. Make a nice drink for her, too, men, if y'all can make drinks, for those that can. So you don't have to always spend all this extra shit. That's for them stuck up, snooty ass women out there. Y'all can go out and have a picnic at the park, shit. Go to the park. It's true though. Yeah, I better go take a woman outside. Listen, sit at the park, sit on the blanket and shit. Listen, y'all can do something. Get fruit, crackers. Y'all ain't gotta do so much. But if y'all want to, if a woman love you men out there, they're gonna appreciate everything. Everything that you do and that you give, whether it's a lot or a little bit. They're gonna appreciate it. A real woman. You heard that, men? A real woman. Not a hoe. Not a gold digger. Not a spoiled ass woman. But a real, genuine woman. They're gonna appreciate that, men. So y'all men need to start really evaluating and looking at these women y'all keep trying to get with. Or, give y'all love to. And who y'all breaking y'all necks and y'all asses for. Because some of the women y'all be doing this for don't deserve it. They don't deserve shit. Nothing. But a kick in the ass and goodbye. And women, vice versa. Yeah, I am. I've been doing this for some time. A long time. So, that just goes to show you, man, some women don't deserve nothing. Nothing. They don't. And some men don't deserve nothing either. That's why everybody don't deserve you. Yeah. But, to each his own. I always give you guidance to help you make better decisions and choices in life. But that's up to you to make the right choice or the wrong one. That's why God gave everybody free will. So you choose the right or you choose the wrong. Hey, well, that's on you how your life gonna be out in the end. And then you can't blame anybody but yourself. So people quick to point the finger at everybody else except back at themselves. Why their life is miserable. Why their life is fucked up. Why they not receiving. Why money you can't keep money in your pockets. Well, take a look at yourself sometime and wonder what you did, people. Oh, thank you though. I can't even say your name right. Leech. Lich. Leech. And there's leeches out there. So like I say, watch out who you give to, people. Men and women. Who you give your time, your love, your energy to. Your commitments to, man. And committing, men, don't be scared of commitment. I always like to say this, because y'all men be acting like, y'all scared of, y'all gonna forget something in the streets. Ain't nothing in them streets. Ain't nothing in them streets but problems. And Jezebels. What are you getting in the streets? That's why you get your money, you get home, and get back to your woman, your family, man. Them streets ain't no good. You handle your business, man, and get back home to your family. You know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing like getting back home to your family. Most people ain't gonna make it back home to their families. That's why you always be thankful for every day you wake up to get another chance to see the day. And these are little small things that God has to. He wake y'all up every day. Do y'all say thank you? Hell no. Y'all just go about your day want to fuck with other people. Live a miserable ass life, but don't be thankful that you woke up today. Because the first thing you think about is somebody else instead of yourself. That's why it's always the little things to be thankful for, people. Life, breathing, your limbs, your eyes, your nose, your 5 senses, and some of you 6 senses. Like me, I have 6 senses. Shit, we all do. Nobody, some of y'all don't even use it. We all got extra senses. Y'all just don't use them, motherfuckers. I say you're stuck in this 3D mindset, the Matrix. That's why. I mean, and that's exactly why. All the greatness pass you by because you stuck on stupid. Who the fuck fault is that but your own? You can't blame nobody but yourself. Like I said, y'all thank God to break for touching you. All he gotta do is touch you. Hey, get up, everybody. Oh yeah, get up. And that's all he do. But do y'all even say thank you, Father? Nah, they don't. No, you don't. Most of y'all ain't even thankful for a roof over your head, clothes on your back, or shoes on your feet, and food in your stomach. But no, these are simple things. And that's, like I said, y'all never thankful for. Y'all gotta have more. I gotta have better than the other person. I gotta have more than the other person. And that's why you don't receive nothing. Because you want to outdo somebody else. Instead of staying in your own lanes, doing your own thing. Worry about yourself. Self-worth, people. Self-care, self-love. But no, y'all don't do that. Y'all worry about everybody else. You okay? I'm about to get off my baby. His allergies bothering him. And I think this is first, year, bad. He got bad. I got sinuses. My daughter's got allergies. All my kids got allergies, except, me, I got the sinuses. And then on top, that's another thing, people. When you got mold, listen, you got mold in your houses, people, that causes more health issues with you. Okay? And that's caused serious health issues. I got mold in my house. And I've been fighting with this for a minute now. Let me just a little FYI too. And hey, Kevin, I know you up there, because I know you still watch me. Hey, Kevin, you're a good friend of mine, so you know. But, yeah, it's mold. For 15 years, I've been living in this apartment with mold. And they ain't did shit about it. But that's a whole nother story. I know what to do. But we'll figure that out. We're going to solve. But yeah, it does cause health issues, though. Bad health issues, people. Yes, and it can be deadly as well. Mold. Mold is very deadly. That's why I constantly clean my house the way I do. It's a lot that I do in here. I have to. Because, but that's a whole nother topic, a whole nother day. But anyway, threw me off. See? My baby, I might get off though, so I can take care of him. He took medicine though. I just want to make sure he's alright. Yeah, he don't know how to deal with that shit. See, he the only one that don't know how to deal with it yet. The oldest two, yeah, they know how to deal with it. He don't. But be thankful, people. That's why I always say be thankful and grateful. Always be thankful and grateful for everything. 'Cause a lot of people really not. And they always expect more. If you want more, go get it. Ain't nothing wrong with your feet and hands, your mind, especially if you woke. You can create and do anything when you woke. Manifest anything. But you got to do the work too. Gotta help those who help themselves. And if you're not helping yourself move out of wherever you are in life, baby, he ain't gonna help you either. You're gonna be stuck, stagnant, looking dumb, trying to figure out where can I get some dollars from? Where can I get my bills paid at? What man gonna help me pay my bill when your coochie done worn out and been worn through the streets? The way another man want that. Well, men, vice versa. I mean, women, vice versa to the men, with the men. Don't sling that thing around town and you stuck in. I said it's male gigolos out here, people. Men do the don't think don't think it get confused. Men do the same shit. That's what it's gigolos. Men out here sleeping with women for money, using women for money. So, men, and it's been going on for years. Ain't nothing new. And then when you leeching off of people instead of getting your own, of course you're gonna never have nothing. You using people. You think you're supposed to come up like that? You think you're supposed to come up and be celebrating because you eating off of other people? Yeah, okay. Where they do that at? You won't be having no successful, blessed life using people. And trying to gain off of them clout and chasing and all that bullshit. Off of somebody's name. Get your lazy asses up and do something about it. I said use your minds. Y'all have creative ideas. Get with the going. Like, come on, baby. You know how much you know. Like I say, when you're a creative genius like me, baby, anything is possible. Everything is possible, baby. Everything is possible. You know how many ideas I'm sitting on, baby? Like I said, $1 million ideas. $1 million ideas. So, see? Don't think that one idea you have won't work, baby. Because it just might take off. Look at all these other millionaires and billionaires who thought their ideas wasn't going to work. The little simplest things. And it will turn you into, look, for the rest of life, you, your family, your kids, great-great-grandkids, listen, financial freedom. That's your financial freedom right there. See how they go? But, hey, what do I know, right? Right. Most people don't want to listen to me. And that's where you go wrong at. Listen to the outsiders. Listen to others. But the one that's giving you the great advice, that's nurturing, caring, and kind of loving, and to give you that wisdom and knowledge that you need, that you all need. You need to listen to it. I wouldn't be up here for nothing. No. I just like to stretch while I'm down here, though. I do. I'm like, ooh, let me just stretch a little bit. I do yoga, though. Not on camera, of course, but I do. So I'll teach some yoga classes. Y'all want to join my yoga class? Come on, let's work out, y'all. And my yoga class gonna be fun, baby, because I'm always make it fun. Y'all be sitting there and don't want to leave. I'm telling you, listen, we need to do some yoga classes, y'all. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with men stretching. Y'all men can do yoga too. Don't act like because you a man, you can't do yoga. There's men out there that do yoga. What's wrong with y'all? It's like, stretching your body, stretching your muscles, listen. So, man, y'all need to get with it. Don't think because you a man, well, I can't do no yoga. You can. Yeah, it does. Thank you. I thank you. You said that. I'm glad you said that. See, and you a man, right? Yeah, you a man. But men be, I'm talking about them other men. That's closed minded. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 2 angel numbers. Check those out too. That's why you have to open your minds, people, men and women. Stop being so closed minded. Like I said, it's a new time, it's a new world, new age, new everything. But y'all so closed minded as people out there. That's why you'll never succeed in life either and get nowhere. Because you're so closed-minded, you're still stuck on society way of thinking and doing and being. That's why. You want to follow society. That's why. You want to follow what everybody else is doing. That's why. instead of being different. I love being different. And nothing better than overrated than being different. I don't have to be like everybody else. And I love that shit. I thank God the most always for keeping me different. Always. Always keep me different, Father. Because I'm always stand out. The eyeballs always stands out the most, people. See, that's what happens when you're different, though. But when you like everybody else, who wants you? Who want to do business with you? When you just like everybody else. It's always something about me, baby. Everybody like, oh, let me tune in. My personality, my energy is everything. And like I said, this is me on and off the camera. So if you meet me in real life, people, y'all be like, you know what, you are like that in real life. You not stuck up, you not bougie, you not none of that. Nah, I'm straight me. All day. On and off the camera. Mm-hmm. You get what you get. And the people that fuck with me, they fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And for the ones that don't, they don't got to. I ain't mad at it either. Oh, they need to fix that. That's why health is very important. And you look at me. I love to go. My weight go up and down at times, you know. Because I like to eat, you know, I'm a foodie. But it's also eating healthy. It's not just what you eat, it's how you eating. And yeah, they could work on, you know, the kids too. You know, it's very important, people. Because it starts at home. And my kids, I always, you know, my kids are healthy. And I, you know, I don't just, we eat snacks and stuff here and there. But we mainly eat fruits and vegetables. And I, you know, I like to cook nice meals and shit. But we still play, keep ourselves active. We sit there and we eat fruit, drink plenty of water. I don't drink soda. My kids don't. Well, they probably once in a while. If some, you know, they get soda, they be hype. Cause I don't kick my kids soda. I don't, you know, juices here and there, some type of juices, yeah. But soda, no. So it starts at home, though. So you know, if you want a healthy life, have a healthy lifestyle living, you have to change the eating habits too, people. And yeah, I know it's hard. Cause trust me, bro, child, listen, I love me some food, like I said. It get hard at times too, but you gotta work on that. But mainly make sure you're eating the right things. Okay, you know, very important. Keeping your family and yourself safe and healthy. Be active, mainly active. Run outside, play tag and shit. People, what happened to that? Nobody even play tag no more. Y'all don't do none of that no more. Hide and seek, nothing. These kids don't know nothing about no hide and seek. They don't know about tag. All they know is about this and phones. Yeah, no, I don't like the processed food. That's why you gotta look at the ingredients too, people. Just because it may look good, that don't mean it's good for you. That's why I don't eat everything. I know. Trust me, my spirit guides guide me to what to eat and what not to eat. And trust me, when your eating habits change over some time, and you like, nah, what you used to eat before, you don't eat that no more. Certain things you probably still would eat on, but certain things, other things, no. That processed food ain't no good for you. Half this food out here ain't no good for you. That's why it's better to grow your own shit, people. Especially your vegetables and fruits. That's why if you in a country somewhere, baby, and you got all that land, baby, use it. Use that land. Grow farm. Look, get some animals. Natural animals. Homegrown. Southern. You know, and grow your own plants, fruits, vegetables, and everything. You know what I'm saying? Eggs, look. Because some eggs was expensive like a mother. They brought that price down now. But yeah, that's exactly why I need my own land. My own land. So I can grow my own fruit, vegetables. My son need my son because he loves to grow flowers and plants and things. And I love flowers and things like that and vegetables. So I would love to do that with me and my son. Just me and him. Me and him. Or my second oldest, she don't mind. But she don't like bugs and dirt and stuff. She the girly girl. I don't like that. Yeah, she's like that. My second oldest. She don't want nobody touching her, bugs, insects, none of that. She a little bougie one, the little second. Well, she ain't bougie, but you know, she just don't like the bugs and stuff. She ain't with all that. But my son, yes, he loves to grow plants and things like that. So yes, that's the best way. If y'all have your own land, people, start growing your own fruit and vegetables. Because I'm telling you, baby, if y'all don't know, This food ain't no good. It's killing people left and right. They putting shit in food, cloning animals. But y'all want to hear that, I'm sure. And if y'all know, for those that know, no, I'm sure you don't. They cloning everything. And they show you how they do it too. And y'all sit there and still be buying this nasty ass processed food. Instead of getting some homegrown or eating healthier. Or becoming a vegetarian. Or pescatarian. Listen, just stick with seafood and vegetables and fruits and nuts and yogurts and things like that. But you don't have to eat meat. You don't have to eat pork. You don't have to eat chicken. You don't have to eat none of that. You can just eat the seafood or just be a vegetarian. Look. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. You eating healthy, that's healthy. It's not processed, But certain seafoods, seafood's not always good either. So, because of the mercury in the seafood, that's why it's not good to constantly eat a lot of seafood either. That's why you have to mix up your meats and stuff. But not all meats either. I don't red meats, no. And if you do certain things, it gotta be once in a while. You can't eat red meat all the time because it don't digest. Certain things and don't digest in your system. People, I need to start looking up, like really looking up what digests in your system and what doesn't, and what's good for your body and what's not. That's why natural herbs, natural things to drink and eat on, is better than the fucking food y'all and snacks y'all eating. And I include myself here because I eat snacks and stuff. Yeah, I do. We all human, right? And like I said, I love to eat. But I know what to eat and what not to eat at times. And as y'all all should too. And don't overindulge in it either. See? That's the thing. You can have some, not too much of it. So be careful what you put in your bodies and what you feed in your minds, people. Yes, that's the key right there. But let me get off. It's been over 2 hours and I gotta check on my son. So I love you all around the world. Hey everybody. Thank you for joining my live. I am the Real High Priestess. And enjoy your day. Weekend too. Later.